Okay, this is going to be a loose interpretation cozzyk Swiss steak type thing that I'm making for tonight. I have my crock pot out, which I love. I'm going to turn it on high to begin with. I'll probably turn it down low. It's probably going to be in there 7 or 8 hours. I'll turn it down to low in a little while. I'm just going to try to cook the vegetables first. Crock pot cooking, which I love. You always put the things that take the longest to cook. So I diced up about 4 carrots of various sizes, excuse me, and put them in there. And this is about 6 stalks of celery that I diced up and put in there. Now I'm going to put my meat, and I just got bottom round steak. It was on sale. I only got 1.5 pounds of it. It was like $3.64, I think, total cost. And I cut that up into small strips, as you can see, and I did brown it. You don't always have to brown your meat in the crock pot. At least I don't always have to, but I kind of wanted to try to brown them up and kind of seal in the juices, although you can see there's tons of juices on the bottom now. So I don't know how well that worked, but I've done something similar to this before. And I'm gonna just dish those up. Put it in. Okay. Now, I got my carrots down, my celery down, my meat down. Now I'm going to do a little, try to one-handedly do a little, I'm going to sprinkle a little kosher salt on it. That looked like more than it really was. I didn't put that much on there, just a little, maybe half a teaspoon. The thing is, with crock pot cooking, they say the seasonings always intensify. So later on I can always add more. I'm also going to put a little black pepper on top of the meat. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce, just a little of that. Then I'm going to add a red pepper, a red bell pepper that I cut up, and put that in there. A green would be exceptionally beautiful too. I happen to like the taste of red peppers, but a red and a green and or yellow, whatever you like, all of that would be wonderful in here. Then I'm going to add a can of Progresso crushed tomatoes. No advertisement for them, but I always thought all canned tomatoes were the same until I found this, and my husband and I are just in love with it. So I added crushed tomatoes. You could add whole, you could add diced, anything like that. And any sort of vegetables you want, you can layer it. That's the great thing about a crock pot. Just put in what you want. Now I'm going to add a little Italian seasoning. You could add just oregano. You can add whatever you want. A big bay leaf in there would be wonderful. And I'm adding a little red pepper because my husband likes things hot. But again, you have to be careful in a crock pot that the flavors meld in it, and they're cooking all day and it can get a little intense. So I'm going to put a bay leaf in there and put the lid on. I'll leave it on high for maybe an hour or so to get it going, and then I'm going to turn it down to low, and it'll be ready whenever we want to eat it tonight. So I'll show you that then. Bye. Okay, there's the finished product. My husband and I both enjoyed it. We did add a little salt just at the last. This would be really good over some rice or even a little pasta or whatever, but we're trying to go a little bit low carb, so we didn't have that. And there's plenty of, peppers, carrots, celery, everything in there. So, and tomatoes, of course. So it was a good meal. We really enjoyed it. Turned out great. Make it. Bye.